So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen going to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Allen off the play fake. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And he sneaks his way. Forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
At the Dolphins' 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Yeah, it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. It's complete to 5 of the game. You'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Tua's throw here, taken in by Gesicki. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We saw this jumping jack make steady improvement his first 3 years in Miami. And he topped it off with 53 catches last year, career high. Now in his 4th season, I expect his numbers to continue to rise.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Tua going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Allen. And it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Tua now on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But they certainly came out firing in this one. And while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Tua giving to Gaskin on the option. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Going deep here for Parker. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
From midfield, here's Tua. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To and a throw again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's Gaskin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jerry Hughes on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Jason Sanders for the Dolphin field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down.
We all saw the talent, the big plays in Minnesota, but Stephon Diggs really elevated his game in Buffalo last year. Led the NFL in catches with 127. There's another one right there.
On first down, here's Breida. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
2nd and 5. On play action, Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, they'll throw with Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown! Devin Singletary. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because as
the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The veteran Mario Addison in there to drop him for... And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Tua on the right side, open is Gesicki.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Flush to his right. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Second and 14. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Tell Pitt don't be in there talking shit.
So still 14 yards to go. Second
Tell
down.
him he remember. Yeah, he know what happened last night. He better stay quiet.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Singletary going to get the handoff. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting.
Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. There they are able to
That nigga be the superstar cornerback like that.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I put a superstar on
This
him.
drive started off following the turnover.
But damn, that nigga, I'm talking about DeAndre running past Byron Jones. That nigga just ran right by him. That's crazy. Fuck it, but damn, I'm like, bro, I'm like, he gonna change. You ran out. I was like, he gonna keep up with that nigga. Nah. He must have got bumped because I said, damn, he was running side by side at the beginning.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
What the hell did JP
3
want?
touchdowns at 21.
What the hell did JP want?
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing because
After
you
the
was
touchdown,
like,
Bass to
I know
kick it
that
away.
It made me laugh because most people don't say no shit when they play. So I laughed and said,
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
No, I think he said something about Pittman.
Yeah, he said, yeah, Pitt, I know that play. I know that play about more than he do. And then that's when you like, Don't let me get started by last night. And I said,
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time wasn't
No,
pretty
this
good
shit.
playing an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I didn't know you
I
had
want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first.
Man, this shit right here.
Outside of the pocket for
I'm
a
not even. I
sack,
really
trying to
wasn't
get
even
away,
trying to
but
play
could
this
not.
nigga, to be honest
They
with
tried to
you.
go with a little play
I woke up
action
this
there,
morning.
but
He
nobody on the
said,
defensive side bit.
"Send me a DM." Well, he said, "Let's play when you get up."
Ultimately got the sack on
And in my
offense.
mind, I was like, "We
Sometimes
gonna
you
play
run
at like
action
11
just to set up a
something." But
certain
then it was
blocking
like,
technique.
man, I'm not
In
trying
this
to play
case,
this
none of
nigga.
it worked.
I hate playing early Madden
Now
games.
a pass dumped
No
off to
problem.
his running back. And he'll be
The
brought
dude I
down
played
right
last
at
night
the
with the
30
Chargers,
here.
I was gonna play him at
It'll be a
11.
pickup of 8 on the screen.
I said, fuck it,
And
we
it
go
sets up a
tonight.